Hi everyone, welcome to Rocket Rose Art. My name is Jeff, and today I'm going to do something a little different. If you've watched my channel before, you'll know I tend to be very organised with my videos. I try to anyway, in that I set it out like a lesson with everything stringed out. Now today is going to be very different. I am going to try and do this as one continuous video, but I may have to stop if I think I've lost my Bluetooth connection here. And because I don't have a lot of time this week, I'm going to be doing a piece of art that will go in a stand, or it could go on the wall, and it'll all be done in one shot as best I can, and it'll all be done in one fusing. So tomorrow morning it should be all finished, and I should be able to finish this video and get it out for you. Now, as far as what we're using here, we're just using a piece of 3mm Tekta. As the base, I'm using a lot of transparent offcuts and Frit, and a little bit of confetti, and I've got some stringers over here. So it's pretty much just lay it up as I feel it. I will try and chat with you as I go through, but I tend to get a little bit focused on what I'm doing, and we'll get started and see how we go. I have a rough idea of what I want to do, but it is just very much up to interpretation. So just bear with me as we get through this. And I have a few little notes that I've made for myself here. I'll try and cover as we go through. Now all of it, as I said, all of this is transparent, so where they each overlap, it will generate a slightly different colour. And I'm not too sure what the overall scheme of this is, but I do want to keep it reasonably light. I think the plan is to use up the Frit. Oh, sorry, not the Frit, the little scraps here, and then we'll finish it off with some Frit. The final firing of this won't be a full fuse, so I'm going to try and just do a contour fuse. As you can see, it takes a little bit of fiddling. And I always doubt myself with these things. Okay. This is just a very small amount of confetti. There's a little bit of maple. And a little bit of vitrograph here. to add a bit of randomness to the whole thing. Seems silly, doesn't it? But I want that the other way around. Now, just a little bit of Frit on here. One moment. This is the hard bit for me because I tend to shake quite a bit. Oops. Now, I know this is going to be different, this video. So maybe not to your liking. Please let me know in the comments if it's not. If you do like it, I'll do more of these sorts of videos. You need just a scattering of red. A little bit out to the side here. If you're wondering about what gets spilled over, yes, I will recover it, but of course it's going to be a mix of different colours, so we don't really know what it's going to get used in. Now I think the final is going to be just our yellow. Tell you what, that shake is a problem. Don't know whether you can notice it, but as I try to do it gently, I get a jerk and it goes everywhere. It's hard for this when you're doing this sort of thing. It's right here. Will it work, or will it look like a bit of rubbish? I don't mind it too much. I think it might work. So now I'll get this in the kiln and we'll do like a contour high tack fuse on it, and it'll come out tomorrow and we'll see exactly what it looks like. I'm probably going to mount this one on a stand, and it will need to have a light background and it will need to be lit individually, or at least have a very good light on it. And if it was going on a wall, you'd have to do the same, make sure it had a light background, it was mounted away from the wall, and that was well lit. I'll show you at some point in the future how I make the stand for this. Don't forget, if you've got any questions or any other comments, put them in the comments below and I will answer all your questions. If you want to watch any other videos, you'll find a couple up there right now and the subscribe button down here, and please hit the like button if you like the video. And until the next time, I'll say bye for now.